Okay, so yesterday I released my matte overlay files. For people that are new to editing, it's just a fast, quick way to crop your video files. I mainly set this up because when I used to edit fashion videos, I used split screens a lot because it was a nice, fast, easy way for me to show multiple garments at the same time while keeping your edit for the client nice and short how they wanted, so you're getting all the pieces in there when you need to. So I created these matte overlay files to speed up my process, and I thought I would share the files with you. So just jump in and I'll show you how I used to do it and how long it takes and how fast it takes now using these overlays. So just jump right into Premiere. Okay, so in Premiere, here's the file here. We want this one on the right to go with this one on the left, and we want them on top of each other, and we're going to have them cropped, so we're split down the middle. So we scale it down, we scroll over, then we want the crop tool, which is in most software, and we want to crop the left and the right to fit the frame of the file. So we want it to look tidy, so we'll crop it in, we'll move it over, and then now we're roughly there. So we'll go with this left file, scale it down, move it over. Bear in mind I'm speeding this process up just a little bit just to show you what's going on. That looks messy, so we gotta crop it in and make sure it looks right. And it's just time consuming. And then this is the black background that we got here. So if you wanted to do it on white, we'd have to scroll in here, go to new adjustment, new file, create a color matte, make it white. And it's just taken a while already, and this is just one scene, so when you're editing you want to be quick and you want to make sure it's matching the beat of the music, so forth. So we'll go back to normal. So okay, so we got the file on the right, and we just drag over the new matte overlay, drag it in here, and this white one, so we want to make this one screen. Make sure your files are on top of each other for doing this. And then we got the screen, and as you can see, boom, straight away it's already done it for us. Now you can use it this way if you want with the one file, but we want two files on the screen. So because they're on top of each other, all we do is just move this right one over to the right, top one over to the right, line it up so it's fairly center. That looks good. But now we got this bit on the left that we want to crop out, so we go to the crop tool, drag it over, crop the left in until we get rid of that. And then now our file on the left is not framed properly, so basically we just grab this left file and we just simply move it over and make sure we center frame everything in here. So we'll just keep on moving this file over, and that looks good. So we can easily move on to the next file, keep this overlay if we want to switch overlays. But I'll show you how to do the black one. So the black one's similar, except for setting this one to screen, we set it to multiply, and it's the exact same thing. So the black overlays, matte files, you need to set it to multiply, and the white ones are screen. So if you want to add in my texture overlays or the bokeh overlays, just make sure they go underneath the matte file and above your video file, or else they won't work properly. So your matte file is either screen or multiply, video file is down below, and then these just get set to as normal, as that I said in the tutorials for these. So because this is texture 3, that one looks best as overlay. The bokeh ones are set best to screen. Just make sure it's underneath the matte layer. And then, so yeah, set it to screen, and then bam, it looks perfect as it is, and it's already splits it up and crops it up perfectly, so you don't have to worry about cropping any edges out. It looks good. Now the video matte files work slightly different. So instead of multiply or screen, we will drag over a video matte layer, and these are set best as hard light. So they look a bit dirty, look a bit grungy. If you're using the video file, any other overlays that you want to add, the texture overlays, bokeh overlays, just make sure they go underneath the matte file. Okay, so this uses a more complicated matte, and you just drag it over. This one's white, so set it to screen. Perfectly just splits them all up. Works cool. Now you can use it for just the one file, or later on you can put one at the top right. So you can have like a bag up there, and then the bottom right you got like a little bit of jewelry or something, and the left is focusing on the jacket. So you just move over your files how you want them, or just use them for one file so it splits it up like this. So yeah, these are some tips of how to use these. I hope it helps some people out, and thanks for watching, and thanks for purchasing.